Hey guys, Robin with Big Doodle Dreams, and I have got Ripley here with me. And Ripley is an Old English Bulldog. If you've been watching my videos and you saw my introduction to Old English Bulldog, you would see her on there. And I have got treats, and she's so not interested. This has to do with the false pregnancy. She's not interested in this. It's a really interesting thing. So topic of the video obviously has to do with false pregnancy, and that's what she's going through. So this is not that often that this happens to occur, but when it does, I thought, well, gosh, this would be a great time for us to go ahead and cover this topic. But you can see my typical bulldog is not even interested in this. Her nose is to the ground. She's sniffing, she's smelling, she's investigating, she's digging, she's doing all this fun stuff. So this has to do with a false pregnancy. She's obviously not pregnant, but she did go through her cycle. And when they go through their cycle, if they go through that cycle and they're not pregnant, there's that chance that even though they're not pregnant, their body is essentially going to tell them that, you know, the body is actually pregnant. And in her case, she actually produced milk, and I can show that if my son wants to zoom in. But so much so that yes, it actually squirts, drips, all the above. And I mean, she could easily feed a litter of puppies with this milk, and you could see how much we've dripped all over the ground. Oh my gosh. It's so bad that at night when she's laying on her bed, this morning there were little round spots where she had been leaking that milk. I know, honey. Yep, you're gonna lick it up, and that's okay. But she actually had leaked it out through the night, and it was on her bed and all over my kitchen because she hangs out in my kitchen at night. And yeah, so this is part of that. So this is something that a lot of people don't know, and they're not aware that this actually does happen. It happens in females that are not spayed. So a girl that has been fixed will not go through all of this fun stuff that you're seeing right now. Because like I said, this girl loves food. More than anything, she loves treats and food. And normally when I say treat, she comes running like, are you kidding me? Give me the treat. And you can see she's totally not interested in food at the moment. So this typically, yep, great. Do you want some? She's not even interested. She's been digging, she's been rooting. They call that nesting. That behavior goes with it. So she went through her cycle, and that's what I was getting at. She went through her cycle. So that cycle, if you have a girl that is not been spayed, she's not been altered, they will have a heat cycle. It will last 7 to 14 days, sometimes even longer. I mean, it's crazy, sometimes even longer. And then at the end of it, they're done. Now, had they become pregnant, it's 9 weeks. So right now, she's actually at 10 weeks since her cycle that all of this fun stuff has begun. So she's about 10 weeks out. I've had this happen previously. I've had it happen with a couple other dogs, so she's not the only one. But her behavior and her demeanor is very different. So this is something I think everybody should be aware and should see that this does happen. Just as I showed you, she has milk. Her whole yes, I know, I love you too. And she was her butt itched. Scratch her butt. She can't reach it. She's gotten a little overweight, haven't you, doll? Yeah, so she's gonna have to lose a little bit of this weight. I think she thought she was pregnant. Yeah, so she hasn't exercised as much as what she should, I know. Yeah. So, false pregnancy can happen with any female dog. When I was researching it, I found that there were certain breeds that it was more common to. Beagle is one of them, Dachshund, Afghan Hound. Those were the 3 most common breeds, but I've experienced with Old English Bulldog. I've had it happen with a Springer, 2 Springers. And I think I've had it with a Poodle at one point. So it does happen. It is an opportunity where she could have been bred. She could have had puppies. She didn't have puppies. She has a false pregnancy, and that's what this is. So, but I figured, you know, it was good subject to cover. Obviously, it's a very different behavior from Ripley to not be interested in food. She'll do anything for food, but not right now. This has really gotten her changed. So anyway, guys, please subscribe to my channel, like me, find me. I've got my website, all the information that's on that as well. Take care, guys.